Is that all?
I don't know.
That
That's
shouldn't
what I
be too
always
hard
think
to
of
do.
when I think of a mogul.
Don't you get a lot of? Do a lot of people get attracted to the real estate profession? It's not really an industry. I always think industry means you've got a smokestack somewhere, but to the profession because it appears to be a quick moneymaker, an easy moneymaker.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think everybody gets it, especially when the market's hot, when people see, like we were talking about last week, about people, getting into the flipping business and things like that. Real estate, the sales of real estate is a really good business if you work really hard at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, like anything.
Like most things.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no, I've never found an easy way to make a lot of money, but I like doing real estate.
Because fill in the blank there. Because
Everything that goes with it. I'm one of those.
you're a people person. You seem to be.
I think so.
So you like if you're working with me and you find me the perfect house and it's closing time and we're shaking hands and you like to see me putting that key in the door and here's my place.
It is. It's a great.
I'm looking forward to that day.
It's great satisfaction, and it's it's kind of like it's an accomplished task, and it's an important task for most people. So it's great to be a part of it.
Yeah. So that's probably the best reason to be in that business is because you want to help people find a home.
I mean that's it. I mean, a lot of people come in, they'll say they love houses. They want to see all these different kinds of houses, but unless you're approaching it as a business, it'll become incredibly frustrating.
Right now there's a weather.com story that says something is perhaps potentially going to form in the Gulf of Mexico and is potentially going to bring some heavy rain next week here to Florida, not necessarily Ocala, but like the southwest part of the state, like Sarasota, et cetera.
Yeah.
But somebody new to Florida says, oh my gosh, this is my worst fear. Do you have, does that come up when people are moving in from out of state and they want to buy a home?
About weather and hurricanes and stuff?
Well, that, but also about how, like flood insurance and about a house that's strong enough to withstand it.
Yeah, absolutely. You especially after we had the hurricanes come through, what was that, in 04?
04, yeah.
Yeah, because, first of all, FEMA changed all the flood map, so a lot of areas were all of a sudden now in floodplains that had never been before.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Flood insurance is a really big issue right now. The national associations are fighting it because it's almost prohibitive. It could knock people out from being financed because their debt to equity ratios go so high based on the flood insurance.
Oh, really?
But yeah, people are concerned about. That's why especially when something comes through. For a while it was a big deal if you had a whole house generator that went with the house.
Yeah, and like
storm shutters.
The
and
winter
things
of
like
2004, we had everybody wanting to buy a generator that was as commonplace as a refrigerator.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, those are all, and they're all valid concerns. If there's like you're talking about, if that storm comes in next week, there's a good chance that if you're buying a house and you're scheduled to close next week, if you don't have your insurance already in place, your closing will be delayed because insurance companies won't write during the storm period.
So you got to wait.
So you got to wait a few days.
Yeah. Wow. So did it hit you by surprise coming down from New Jersey when you first got here? As far as your business, did the whole storm thing add a new element that you didn't have up there?
Not so much, because my wife was born and raised in Miami.
Oh, okay.
And her parents were there, so we kind of always knew about it. And I never have thought of this area as being too bad weather-wise, other than, 2,000% humidity for a few months.
Yeah. Well, that's really something that people have to take in consideration, though, when they're buying a home. Can they get the flood insurance as a side item, or do they have to incorporate it in the monthly house payment? If
your house or condo or wherever, especially if you're in the coastal areas, if you're considered in a floodplain, you have to get flood insurance, period. Mm-hmm. And if like, let's say around here, if your house is not in a floodplain, you don't have to have it. But if it's in a floodplain, you have to have, it's a condition of the loan.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a condition of the insurance that you have to have those things. So, and if it's not, if you want to have it anyway, then that's up to the individual homeowner.
And are there two types of floods? The one that's from rain and the one that's from like the rising waters of a river? Is that? I think I heard that back in 2004.
Yeah.
It could well be, but I think that I think flood's a flood. I mean, flood insurance is flood insurance, where it just is a matter of where you're located. You know, I mean, if the water comes in and you don't have flood insurance, they're not going to cover
Have
it.
you ever had a house on your roster to sell that had like noticeable water damage, like a line on the wall, like 2 feet up? No.
If there had been damage in any place, it was fixed, and you know, if it's in. When they come out to do the survey, you know for sure if you're in a flood zone or not.
And that also incorporates, like sometimes you see on the side of houses, the bricks have this crack in it. Now, Larry just had that story this morning that the parking garage has developed cracks in it because of the settling. When the inspectors come out, are they able to determine that those cracks have been, you know, the house is settled and they're fixed now, that it's okay to buy it?
That's a big issue that comes up, especially when people come from a different part of the country where, you know, everything, you know, we build on slabs, so things don't move, and when they do move, you get settlement.
Yeah.
But almost every house has some kind of settlement crack in it.
Oh,
And
okay.
most of the time, they're fine. There's no issue with it. If the inspector sees that, and you would see it. Most people can see if there's a real problem. Like, you know, if you have the windows don't open right and the doors don't close properly, you probably got some settlement
something
issues.
settled somewhere, yeah.
But most of them are fine, and you don't have issues with them. If you think that you do, then you have to get soil samples done or something like that. That's beyond the scope of the building inspector, but they would make a recommendation that this needs to be looked at more closely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody was talking to us the other day, and I recommended calling you, so I don't know if that person listens or not, but let me ask the question anyway. Does Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty serve or work or provide services, I guess is the best way to ask this, as a, what was it again? Property management company?
Yes, we have a full-service, separate company, Home Team Property Management. We have full-time staff. We're pretty proud of what we do on the property management side. We got some great people.
Yeah, this guy has two houses, one in Jacksonville, one here. I think it was somewhere around here. But anyway, he's got two. And he was thinking about letting one just become a rental property.
Sure.
And I said, I don't know how you guys do it, but
Yeah, I mean, that's what we do, and we do a lot of single-family homes. We have some multi-units, but we also do a lot of single-family homes.
Do people that rent, do they have to have their own insurance then when they rent from a property management company?
It's not a requirement. It's just up to the individual if they want to have renter's insurance.
Oh, okay.
You know, if they want to protect their goods.
All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be right back. Your questions are important as well. Give us a call. The number is 622-9622. Bob Kennedy is here to answer those questions about real estate. We'll be right back.
At Ameris Bank, we understand that there is no purchase more exciting than the purchase of a new home. We are dedicated to helping you find the mortgage that meets your needs and giving you the personal attention you deserve. Our mortgage options offer a variety of benefits, including up to 100% financing, down payment assistance, and expansive credit qualifications, all with the competitive rates and exceptional service. Call Ameris Bank today or visit amerisbank.com to learn more. We look forward to serving you.
Ameris Bank is an equal housing lender and member of FDIC, a loan subject to credit approval.
Are you in need of custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At LTS, screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call, or check us out on the web at shoplts.com. Remember the name, LTS.
Stay informed on everything going on in the Villages with the Village Spectator newspaper. The Village Spectator is exclusively devoted to the Villages with news, commentary, and more. And yes, they have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask is that you tell them where you heard about them. Call Tom's Picks at 804-1223 and pick up your copy of the Village Spectator today.
Now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
All right. Bob Kennedy is here from Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty, having a good time with us. And by the way, the phone lines are open if you want to call Bob. And the number is 622-9622. But if you really want to sit across the desk from Bob and find out about selling your house or perhaps buying one, I want to sit across the desk from you one day with, how much should I have in hand? $10,000?
Minimum.
Minimum. And then say, Bob,
small bills, unmarked.
I want to buy a house. Just show me a couple of houses. I think I want to do it the old-fashioned way. I don't want to go on. I can go online. I probably will when it gets to that point because I'll be just so curious. I'll be so excited.
Well, it's part of the education process today.
Yeah.
You're going to, virtually everyone does that. That whether you're looking around the corner or you're looking across the country, people are going to start searching online.
See, we were talking about dogs in the last segment. And
I heard.
And I think I'm going to hold off getting a dog until I can have a fenced-in backyard. That, to me, is the ideal situation for a dog.
I agree. We have a little dog and we have a fenced-in yard, and it's wonderful because they can go run around and you don't have to go walk them which is great if you walk the dog. But I like being lazy and just letting it out the back door.
Take the lawnmower. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. I don't know. I mean, that's not my area of expertise, but I'm not walking a dog with a lawnmower. That's just me.
Realtors have a huge responsibility because when people buy
Robin will keep us on track, by the
way. They want to know where the shopping areas are, where the schools are, if they have a family and things. But how about just like if you're buying a home with a pool, are you able to give them names of people that take care of pools and people that can mow your grass and things like that?
Sure. I think that most good real estate agents, they have a group of people that they are kind of like part of their team. So whether it's a handyman, whether it's somebody that could help you with gardening, cutting your grass, whatever it is, they can make those recommendations because like we'll have different people helping you if you're buying from us in the Villages than if you're buying from us in Citrus County, than if you're buying from us in the southeast section, say. So you always want to be able to supply that information to people because pool's a good example. A lot of times people, it's the first time they've had a pool. So pools get easier to take, as the technology gets better, but most people still start off with somebody taking care of their pool.
Yeah, because you don't want to mess with that bacteria and stuff.
Do you remember when you were a kid? Did you have friends that went pool hopping? Like they go one neighborhood they dare each other. Let's see how many pools we can swim in. They would go from house to house.
Well, that wasn't our neighborhood. I can appreciate that, but our neighborhood, they were, was more like rooftop to rooftop kind of a thing. But yeah, a lot of. Do you know how many people will buy a house with a pool, and when they're buying another house, they're like, "I don't want a pool. We haven't been in that thing in 7 years."
Yeah, I would imagine.
Because a lot of it has to do with your kids. If you have kids, the pool's always going to get used, always. But you reach that point in time where I've had people tell me, I'd say, "You sure you want a pool?" Mm-hmm. They go, "Yeah, man, we want a pool." And they're like, "We wish we didn't buy a pool. We wish we didn't have a pool."
Wow,
because it just becomes like another thing to take care of.
It is, and
if you're not, and I mean, people don't go in them sometimes. Some people go in every day, but it's funny how many people. It's like getting the Whirlpool kind of tubs that have the jets.
Yes.
So many people want those, the big garden tubs, and they're the most underused thing in
heavy.
general.
Have you ever tried to move them?
No.
Oh my God! My brother had one up in where did he live, in Stark, somewhere up near Gainesville, and he moved down to Sarasota, which the drive wasn't the issue. It was getting it onto the trailer and getting it off of the trailer. It's like concrete. It's a big.
Yeah.
Of all the things I've ever helped move, that's got to be among the worst. That, a piano, and a fold-out sofa. Whatever you call those things.
Oh, they're so
convertible.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then
They weigh 2 tons.
Yeah, and then if you got to deal with stairs, forget it.
Oh. Yeah, the neighborhood all stares right out the window at you, laughing at you.
Yeah, because they're all too smart to help you. It's that heavy.
When a person goes to a realtor and they want to put their home up for sale, how would they ask the realtor, how much do you charge for them, to them for you to sell the house?
Well,
how does that work?
The answer is that commissions by law are always negotiable. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's in our market we're usually doing 6%, give or take, but it's there. You can't fix it. It'd be like a RICO statute or something, price fixing and what have you. Commissions are always negotiable. That's the law. And when a home seller is talking to an agent, what the more important question is, what are you going to do to earn that money? What are you doing? What do you have to offer from a marketing standpoint? Mm-hmm. Because that makes a tremendous amount of difference. So somebody selling a house should always interview a couple people, unless it's like somebody that you've dealt with or whatever. But see what different companies have to offer, because you'd be surprised the difference.
Because you do videos and you go above and beyond everything that's needed.
Oh, that's just the beginning of it. When you get into now mobile apps and massive internet marketing and VOWs that are being pulled all over the place. Heck, Berkshire Hathaway just flipped a switch last week. Our website is now translatable into 10 different languages.
Wow.
It's our first step towards.
Wow.
So you could be sitting in Korea and you could look at the entire MLS of Marion County in Korean.
Wow.
Or Chinese or Spanish or I don't know what all.
How many genders? There's 31 genders now.
No, I think genders
and
are
I can
different.
tell you, in real estate, you support them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better. Everybody needs a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but that's a different conversation.
Yes.
No, I mean you have to. I mean we're.
So what?
We don't downplay it. We support it.
Yeah.
Now,
excellent.
you mentioned that a lot of people think they want a pool, and then after they've had one, they kind of wish they hadn't got a pool. It's kind of like me with cars. Like when I have an automatic, I say, you know what, next one I want it to be a standard, and then I get tired of that. Next one I want it to be automatic. So do they go to wanting a pool after they don't have one?
I don't know. I think
once they've had it, they're done with
it. You know, you can go to communities that have pools.
But that was the other question I was going to ask you. Yeah, is it balance out as far as the expense it takes to take care of a pool? Is it really more worth it to just be part of a homeowners association where they have a community pool? Is that?
For a lot of people, it's nice because you don't have to take care of it.
Yes.
You just go there and come home. But some people just want to have a pool, you know. But you have the HOA fees. That's a real personal preference kind of thing.
Right.
But after a certain point in time, most people just get to the point where, hey, I don't need to be in the pool every day. So
the one thing I think I would like. It's like a theater, heck yeah, like two.
Can I come over?
Two recliners and a big screen and a table. That's all.
You know,
and a sound system.
A lot of houses are setting themselves up that way. Not like, you know, $1 million home that's got
you don't have to be a millionaire.
You can with blackout curtains and large screens and sound systems. We've been in some houses that have been done really cool and these people of course are really into movies and stuff, and they got some great setups for home theater that aren't what you know. It's not like, you know, you're not going to a mini movie theater. They just make it, and it's all. Some of them have done a great job.
It really looks like something.
Yeah.
I think that would be my pool right there. That would be my. I wouldn't get the pool. I'd get that.
There you go.
Even though everybody makes fun of me, I don't watch movies, but that's because I don't have an in-house theater. If I had an in-house theater, I'd be watching more movies.
When a person is buying the house, they usually like to have the appliances come with it. Is that the standard now?
In our market, it's standard. Some places, basically, if it's attached, it goes with the house. Some people like to take the refrigerators, especially if they've just bought a big new refrigerator. But other than that, all the other appliances, it's standard that they go with it.
Oh, okay.
And in 95% of the time, the refrigerators also.
We have almost gotten up to the end here, but I want to make sure we give out your number and other contact information. What's your suggestion? To just call you?
You can give us a call. Our office number is 622-9700. Our website, bhhshometeamrealty.com. And where you can search in multiple languages now. And like us on Facebook. We have a lot of great content on Facebook, a lot of information about some of our customers, our agents, things that are happening, great content about mortgages, insurance, a lot of the topics we cover here.
All right. And on the website, we can actually look at some of the homes in our area?
You could look at every home.
Every home?
Every home.
Yeah, because the realtor is your friend. I mean, you have to be the friend to the person because you want to make sure that person has the best buying experience or selling experience ever.
Boy, when you talk about good news travels fast and bad news travels faster, you don't want to get a reputation for not doing the job for your people. That's think about it.
Yeah.
This is the biggest thing you're going to do from a financial standpoint, probably, and you want to make sure you're working with somebody that is going to provide the service that's required.
Thank you, Bob. Always fun to have you in the studio, and
it's great to be here.
Call us if you need that information repeated. And remember, we do record these videos with Bob, so you'll be able to go online and look at them later on, share them with somebody who might be able to benefit from them. All right, we'll take a little break. Thank you, Bob. We'll be right back. This is WOCA Ocala.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. Markets opening lower after a disappointing May jobs report out showing employers made the fewest new hires last month in more than 5 years.
Just 38,000 new jobs created last month, way below expectations.